Hi, welcome to Community Connections. My name is Jane Powell. This is a show showcasing community involvement brought to you by the Greater Kanawha Valley Foundation. Our guest today is Misty Mayville. Misty, I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for joining us. Misty, you are the Statewide Program Director for West Virginia Women Work.
Yes, I'm actually the program manager.
Program manager,
Yes,
excuse
ma'am.
me.
No
So the
worries.
Statewide Program Manager.
Yes.
And I'm happy you're here because you're going to tell us a little bit about Women Work and a lot about the Step Up program.
Yes, ma'am. So I have been the program manager for about a year now. I was the program coordinator before that. I started with West Virginia Women Work back in 2009. West Virginia Women Work is a nonprofit that helps ladies that are trying to enter into non-traditional fields or to retrain ladies that are trying to enter into different fields of work. We've been in Morgantown for the past 2 decades. We have 3 construction training sites throughout the state. We start in Wheeling and we go to Morgantown, and then we're located here in Charleston in the Kanawha Valley.
Okay.
We have 2 manufacturing sites also with Women Work through our partnership with Robert C. Byrd. We've been in those for about several years now, and we have a new program. We're located in Bridgeport and Huntington for those sites.
You really are statewide.
Yes, we are, and I travel that too.
Okay.
So we're very proud of what we've been able to accomplish in the past 2 decades, being able to help ladies get into different type of industry, an industry where they can earn a really good wage and be able to take care of their families. So Women Work's been around, like I said, for about 2 decades. And then our classrooms are the Step Up classrooms, where we do Step Up for manufacturing and Step Up construction.
Okay.
So the Step Up construction is 12 weeks long.
So when you say West Virginia Women Work, they're really working. They're working hard.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
a 12, I'm sorry, I interrupted. A 12-week
No
program.
worries. Yes, ma'am. It's a tuition-free 12-week program
Wow.
that we do for the construction, and then we do a tuition-free 10-week training in the manufacturing industry. So with that, like I said, there's no cost to the students to come in. Our construction runs Monday through Thursday from 9 to 4.
That's classroom training, is that right?
Classroom training Monday through Thursday from 9 to 4. Our manufacturing usually does 3 days a week, usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 5.
What's the difference? Tell me the difference between construction and manufacturing.
So construction, you're doing things, heavy highways, commercial building, you might be a carpenter, laborer, plumber, pipe fitter, welder, iron worker. In manufacturing, you're working in the huge plants that we have in and around the area, Gestamp, the spark plug plant. We have several manufacturers down in Huntington that we work with, and Bridgeport, where the ladies actually go in and they're working on the equipment, the CNC machines and the different types of machines that are actually in the manufacturers.
Oh, okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Yes. So, like I said, we train women to go into these programs. We do a transportation reimbursement to try to help them get to and from class. We do work clothes to help them, steel-toe boots. We provide all their safety gear while they're there in the class so that they understand we want them to be safe. That's the main thing.
You're just making it so easy for them to do the work and to get the job.
We try.
Yeah.
Sometimes the work in and of itself is so hard.
Yes, I realize. Yeah.
Absolutely. But at the end of the day, you usually get to walk away and see what you've done.
Yeah,
So,
which is
yeah,
nice.
absolutely. And that's what I always say. When you've built something and you see that, it just encourages you to continue to go on. And there's a lot of moms out there that likes to take their children by to show them what they've worked on, especially if it's been a bridge. We've had ladies out on highway projects. We had a lady go into the carpenter's apprenticeship. She was a native of St. Albans and actually got to work on the St. Albans Bridge. So yeah, absolutely. I mean,
that's a sense of pride.
Absolutely, absolutely. So students will cycle through carpentry, electrical, and plumbing while they're in the carpentry portion of our classes. And that's at our training facility, and we do hands-on stuff. So they're actually building as soon as they come into the class. We're learning how to read tape measures, using hammers, using saws. And the good thing about it is you don't have to have any prior experience to doing this. In fact, we like for you not to, so that we can teach you, and that way you know the proper way to go out and work on a job site.
Don't have to break old habits.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So while they're there, like I said, they do the hands-on through the carpentry, electrical, and plumbing. They're also eligible to get different license and certifications while they're in the class. So we help them to get their West Virginia electrical apprentice license. They Fire Marshal works with us. They come in and test our students so that they can pass the test to get that apprenticeship license. We help them with the West Virginia Plumbers Apprentice License. We do an OSHA 10 safety, construction safety card while they're in the class so that they can actually go out and be safe while they're working and understand. Wow. Yeah, absolutely. And then we partner with both Pierpont Community Technical College in our northern central location, and then we partner with Bridge Valley here in our Canal Valley, and they get a carpenter helper certification from the community technical colleges while they're in the class. Then they will get our certificate of completion once they've gone through. They also are eligible for attendance award. If they've been there, we have some students that never miss a day of class. So when they go to the employer, we want the employer to know this is somebody who will show up daily, because as we all know, just showing up is half the battle.
That's
to
exactly
get people
right.
there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So those are the different license and certifications, and I apologize I don't have the ones with the manufacturing as I should right out the gate. But we do in the manufacturing, we help with license and certifications to be able to get them out there to the employers, and that way they're ready to go in and go to work also.
Wow. So if someone is interested in this program in going through the 12-week course, and I guess we should say that there are 2 sessions a year, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
So there is a 12-week session that begins in March, and then you have one coming up.
Yes, our next class will start on August 27th, and then we'll finish in November. But we do a fall and a spring class, and we usually follow the school schedule. Now, our manufacturing classes are a little bit different. We actually have our Huntington class. It started this month, and they'll finish in 10 weeks. And then our manufacturing class in Bridgeport is actually going to start in July. And our construction class is going on right now in our Wheeling location, and they will graduate. They started last month, and they'll graduate in August.
So if someone is interested in taking the 12-week class, how do they go about that?
You can log on to our website at wvwomenwork.org.
Okay.
And they can hit the Enroll Now button, and they can do that 24/7, and you can do it from your phone even.
And then is it an application?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'm guessing you can only take so many people each session.
Absolutely. We can only take so many people each session. So we're usually at around, we try to take about 20 people a session because we are hands-on. So when we get out there, we're actually doing stuff, and we have our skilled trades instructors. But once you get out past that many, it gets kind of hard unless you have another person to be out there with them. So we want to make sure that they're understanding the building components, what they're learning, and we're not trying to rush them.
And that they're safe.
And that they're safe. Yeah, we want them to leave the same way they came.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so they can do that through the website.
Absolutely. Or they can call any one of our locations, and we'll be happy to mail them an application. If somebody would like to stop by and do a tour of our training facilities, they're welcome to come through the door anytime, and we'd be happy to give them a tour so that they can understand what they're getting into, what our expectations are, what their expectations are, to make sure that it's a good fit for everybody.
So we talked about this is hard work. This is physical work.
This is very physical
But you
work.
do, you build that into the curriculum to help them with the
Yes.
physical conditioning, is that right?
Absolutely. They get a gym membership while they're in class. We actually work with the City of Charleston. We partner with them. We have great partners that we partner with, and the City of Charleston has 3 different gyms that the ladies can go to. We usually work out of the North Charleston Community Center, and they get an hour in their schedule a day to be able to go and work out, because like you said, what we do is very physical. Lifting things, just putting your arms over your head and trying to keep them up there, then putting a hammer in it and trying to hammer nails. It does get very physical, but everybody can do it. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to it. But yeah, where there's a will, there's a way.
There
So,
is. Conditioning, that's what it's
absolutely.
about, right?
Absolutely.
So tell me, after graduation, what happens?
So usually most of the students have jobs. We have students that will leave out of class early and go into jobs. We've had students go out onto heavy highway projects. Once they get that OSHA card, it kind of opens the door to a lot of different things for them. So once they leave, they actually can go and they can go to work, and that's what we want.
So when you mentioned the OSHA card, tell me a little bit about that.
So it's a safety training, it's an OSHA 10 training, and the ladies sit through 2 days of class, and basically they're just taught how to be safe out on the work site. We partner with WVU Safety and Health, and they come into our classrooms and they just go over with the ladies how to do things, how to be safe, where you should tie off, when you should tie off, your PPE, your personal protective equipment, what is good, what you should have on in different situations. We have had people go out there and get hurt. We've had people hurt other people. What you do at any given time, you're working around a lot of different things. And things can fall, things can happen. I've had nails go flying across parking lots or our training center.
Oh, so this OSHA training is really important, and it's valuable to the employer
Very
because they know
valuable.
they're hiring a conscientious worker.
Absolutely.
That with the attendance record.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that. So the program is, did you say, a decade old?
We have been in Morgantown for 2 decades.
2 decades.
And then we've been in the Kanawha Valley now for over a decade.
So there's a lot of ladies out there to thank for all the bridges and roads I'm driving over and buildings that I'm in.
There is. And unfortunately, we really don't usually get to see them. On occasion we do, but yeah, we have a lot more out there than what we did. And we want to continue to do that and be able to put them out there in a professional way.
Yeah. So again, the class is starting August 27th.
Yes.
And that'll run for 12 weeks.
Yes.
And information about that is on your website, which
Absolutely.
is wvwomenwork.org.
Yes.
Or there's a phone number that people could call.
Yes, you can contact us at our office. That is 304-720-1402.
Okay.
Our Morgantown office is 304-598-0114.
Oh, great. And then for social media fans, there's a Facebook page. Is that right?
Yes, there is.
Yep. Everybody loves Facebook, so there's
Yes, they
lots of,
do.
I'm sure, information and contact information there as well.
Absolutely. And pictures of what our ladies are doing out there.
Oh, the projects that you're
Yes.
doing. I love that.
Yes.
So, Misty, as we begin to wrap up, what is the lasting impression that you want people to know about Step Up?
That we try really hard to make these ladies safe and professional, and that when they come to you, you know you've got a good quality person.
I love that. I love that. So again, it's wvwomenwork.org.
Yes.
The phone number is 304-720-1402. Check out the Facebook page.
Yes.
Misty, thank you so much for stopping in
Thank
today,
you.
teaching us about West Virginia Women Work and the Step Up program.
Thank you for
and all the
having
good
me.
things that are happening out there. And I love that the families are taking their, or the women that are taking their families by the projects. I think that that's really special.
Yes.
Because they're showing them that it can be done, so being a good role model.
Absolutely.
I love that. Thank you so much for joining us today. This has been Community Connections, brought to you by the Greater Kanawha Valley Foundation. Come back and see us again.